How's it going, guys? So here we have the semifinals of the Baldwin Park League Cup. On our right we have Jackie, which is playing Granbull, and on our left we have Jeffrey, and he is playing Solgaleo. Solgaleo, very interesting choice, but it does put up a good fight. It's very hard to deal with once it takes off. 250 is a very high number. It kind of deals with Decidueye, it deals with Gardevoir especially. And then Granbull kind of has a hard time dealing with it as well, as we're going to see right now. So yeah, both of these guys, they played 7 rounds of Swiss, and they went into top 8. So Jackie victorious in his quarterfinals, and same thing with Jeffrey, got them to where they're at right now. So they are 1 win away from the finals. So Jackie starting off, he's playing Apricot Maker. Looks like he went for 2 Nest Balls. We're going to see a Great Ball from Jackie. He gets a Snubble from the first Great Ball. Great thing about Granbull is just so... like, it's easy to pilot, but it's also hard to pilot. Like, you have to be very aware of what you have in your deck, what you're looking for, how to get your hand size down, stuff like that. So, yeah. So we do see Nest Ball for Ditto. We do see another Nest Ball for Oranguru. That Oranguru is like the keystone to this deck. Without that card, this deck falls really, really short. We do see Ultra Ball from Jeffrey. He's going to go for a Lele into Elm. And then Elm, he's going to grab 3 Pokemon, put them into his deck, or put them into his hand. But more than likely, he's just going to play them automatically. Looks like he went for 2 Zoras and a Cosmog. So Jackie draws. Jackie trying to figure out what he wants to play. He plays Magcargo. We do see Ultra Ball from Jackie. Gonna go for an Oranguru. Now that he has 2 Orangurus, it's much easier for him to pop off. So we are going to see Choice Band on Granbull. We are going to see a Fairy Energy. We are going to see Magcargo Smooth Over for 1. An Instruct goes for the Guzma play. Mysterious Treasure for none. And goes for the Knockout. Jackie knowing very well that he needs to not let Cosmog evolve into Solgaleo. He knows that by doing that, more than likely he's going to lose this match. So we do see DC and Celestial come down. We are seeing Lysander Labs, I believe, and we see Rite is Speeding. So Jackie draws. Jackie pondering what he wants to do. We do see a Nest Ball. Goes for a Snubble. Instructs for 1 or for 2. Not too happy with what he got by the looks of it. You can see him counting, trying to figure out what he wants to do. Smooth Over for 1. And he attacks and passes turn. Good thing about Granbull, it does have resistance against Dark, so Zoroark isn't doing a full-on Rite is Speeding. But yeah, so and plus Granbull is a very tanky Pokemon. So we do see a Cynthia from Jeffrey. He is going to draw 6 cards. He does get a Zoroark off of those 6 cards. We are going to see Trade gets rid of that Super Boost Energy. We are going to see Max Potion Energy on the Zoroark that's up front. See Energy on the Snubble on the bench. We see Rescue Stretcher bring back the Granbull. We see Smooth Over. Puts 1 back on top of his deck. We see Switch. Smooth Over for 2. Trying to punishment. Smooth. See bodybuilding dumbbells. And we see the last Rangaroo. And he did not get what he wanted. So we are just going to see some minimal damage and then shrine damage. So off to Jeffrey's turn. Are we seeing trade? Are we going to see a second trade? Field Blower gets rid of the stadium and the bodybuilding dumbbells. We're seeing Metal Energy on Celesteal. I think that Celesteal, I don't really know. I can't tell by the artwork. If you guys can let me know in the comments what that is, that'd be greatly appreciated. And then Righty Speeding for not a lot because of that resistance. Resistance putting in a very good part for Jackie. Now we do see a great ball from Jackie. Jackie trying to count out what he wants to do. Plays a Snubble. We see Smooth Over for 1. Puts it on top of his deck. And then instructs it for 1. Gets the Shrine. We're going to see Ultra Ball for another Magcargo. Goes Magcargo Smooth Over. Trying to figure out what he wants to draw next turn. Puts a card on top of his deck. Attacks. So attacks plus Shrine. Gets a knockout on the Zoroark. Jackie three prizes away from winning this first match. But ball's in Jeffrey's court. So Jeffrey can do a lot of stuff at a turn. So he is going to go for Solgaleo. We see another Cosmog hit the bench. We see Rare Candy into Solgaleo. And then it looks like he played Judge. So they're both going to shuffle and draw 4. Very good play on Jeffrey's behalf. If you think about it, playing Judge against Granbull, it makes your opponent have to work a little bit harder. But him having 2 Magcargos out, it's not good for him, you know? It kind of puts him in a position where he can just dominate the match if he wants to. Or not dominate, but get what he wants. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. So Solgaleo does get a knockout. We do see 2 energies on the Pokemon on the bench. So we do see Rescue Stretcher from Jackie. Bringing back 3 Pokemon back into his deck. We see Granbull. We see Smooth Over. This is what I'm talking about, where he practically has control of what he wants to get. I see Energy on the Snubble on the bench. I see Smooth Over. Maybe not. I see Apricot Maker. Fail searches. Or decides to get something. Or Smooth Overs. And decides to pass. So this is what I was talking about, where Solgaleo does put in a lot of work. So we do see trade. See Rescue Stretcher. It's gonna bring back 3 Pokemon back into his deck. Or no, just gets the evolution of Cosmog. I don't know the name of it, because like no one ever uses it. Everyone just plays Rare Candy. Sorry guys, bit of a cough coming on, but yeah. We do see Jeffrey trade. Or you can see Ultra Ball goes for another Solgaleo. We are going to see an attack from Solgaleo, and does put 2 energies, or 1 energy on the Cosmog. It's not looking good for Jackie at all. So we are going to see Guzma play from Jackie, brings up Snubbull, goes for Smooth Over, puts 1 card on top of this deck. You're going to see Rangaroo for 1. The Granbull comes out, we see energy played, we see Palpad. This is also another thing about this deck. It's very high on planning your turns out. Sometimes there's turns that you have to pass and not attack, and that sets you up for a big knockout the next turn. As you can see, Jackie is 1 prize away from winning. So, and he has 2 Granbulls set up. He has 2 cards in hand. It's very likely that he will end up winning this matchup, but it could all turn around. But yeah, so we do see Jeffrey evolve that Solgaleo. We see a Guzma goes for the Oranguru. We do see the Guzma, Ultra Ball, and has enough to get the knockout. So Jackie does take the first win. So they're gonna go into game 2. This matchup is really, it's tough for both of them. Jackie has to get big numbers to get 250. Getting 250 is not easy. So yeah, and then for Jeffrey, he has to deal with 1 prizer, so he has to kill 6 Pokemon. Jackie just has to kill 3, and he ends up winning the match. But in the last case, he ended up taking 4 prizes, which is still not hard to do. 4 knockouts, which isn't hard to do at all, compared to the 6. But yeah. So Jeffrey's going to start us off. So we see him open up a Cosmog. We're going to see Elm. Always great to see Elm without playing a Lele. That kind of gets rid of one of your hazards. Going heavy on the Cosmogs more than likely has a Rare Candy, Solgaleo play, putting energy on the Cosmog active. So we see Pokénav from Jackie. Jackie trying to figure out what he wants to play. Goes for Ultra Ball. Gets a Ditto. We see Instruct for 2. And ends up passing. So we do see Devourer Field. We see Cynthia, so he's going to shuffle up and draw 6. So we're going to see Ultra Ball. For Solgaleo. Guess he runs the Devourer Field for so we do see Retreat, DCE, and gets a knockout on the Oranguru, gets 2 energies on the Cosmog on the bench. We do see double Nest Ball off of Apricot Maker from Jackie. Energy on Snubbull, Shrine. We do see Switch. We see Instruct for 3. Pokénav goes for Granbull. Trying to figure out if he wants the Granbull or not. Goes for the Granbull. We see Snubbull. We see Rangaroo for 1. We see Palpad. Shuffle. Slugma and Granbull, so Granbull gets a big ol' damage output. We see Cosmic Evolve. Attacks and gets a knockout on the Granbull. So Jackie instructs for 2. We see Dianta going for the Fairy Energy Ultra Ball. Gonna play Granbull, gonna play Ultra Ball. Goes for Magcargo. Magcargo puts something on top of the deck. And here it gets a knockout with the Granbull. Jeffrey draws. Jeffrey plays, I think it's Celestial. And then we see Rescue Stretcher into Solgaleo. Cynthia is going to shuffle and draw 6. We see Zoroark. Jeffrey checking how many prizes he has. So we do see trade. We do see Ultra Ball for another Solgaleo. We do see a knockout and gets 2 energies on, or gets 1 energy on the Celestial. We do see Shrine damage come through. We see Jackie going for Apricot Maker, Great Ball, Ultra Ball. We see Great Ball. Goes for Snubble. Plays Snubble. We see Nest Ball for Slugma. Magcargo for 1. You see Instruct, gets the energy. Instruct again. Ultra Ball for Granbull. Uh-oh. Goes for Magcargo instead. And ends up passing. So I guess he did not have the Granbull in his hand. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. We do see Rare Candy from Jeffrey. We do see another Solgaleo come out. Jeffrey plays Cynthia, so he's going to shuffle up, draw 6. DC on Solgaleo on the bench. We're going to see 2 energies to retreat. And then Solgaleo attacks and puts 2 energies on the Solgaleo that was retreated. So we do see Magcargo instruct for 2. We see Rescue Stretcher gets back Snubble and Granbull back into the deck. I see Great Ball gets the Granbull, shuffles up. Plays Granbull energy. Magcargo for 1. Instruct for 3. Rescue Stretcher for Snubble. Guzma's up the Zoroark and attacks. Not getting a knockout, but doing enough to do, or just poking it, because he still has the 1 card in his hand. Jeffrey 2 prizes away from winning this match. Jackie's still at 4. So we do see trade. You see Guzma brings up Snubble. Energy on Zoroark. Attacks for the knockout. And Jackie scoops it up, knowing that at this point, Jeffrey has his board set up. There's no way that he can come back from it. So yeah, so they're gonna go to game 3. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this matchup can go either way. It's favorable both ways. It's not just one-sided. It's not like Lost March versus Decidueye. That's very one-sided. It's very hard for Lost March to win that one. But this matchup, it's very even because it's hard for Granbull to hit those big numbers and to get through the wall that is Solgaleo. So very good deck choice from Jeffrey's part. Jackie also bringing Granbull to the table, which is, it's always great to see these underrated decks come in. But yeah, so Jackie's gonna start us off. He is gonna get a Nest Ball. Jackie trying to figure out what he wants to get. Probably gonna go for the Oranguru early just to start getting his hand acceleration. Gonna go for an Ultra Ball, getting rid of a Granbull. That's not necessarily a bad thing when you Ultra Ball a Granbull, because then it makes your Rescue Treasure live, and it's easier for you to get it from where you want it. It's easier to get it off of a Rescue Stretcher than it is to dig it out with a Great Ball. So yeah, so Pokénab does go for the Snubble. He does have the Rescue Stretcher in hand. I think he's trying to figure out he wants to draw a card, but he goes for the Instruct and passes. We see Ultra Ball from Jeffrey. He's going for a Lele Elm play. Going for 2 Cosmogs and 2 Zoras. I like how Jeffrey adapted his playstyle as the match progressed. Like when he played his first game, he played Elm and went for 2 Zoras and 1 Cosmog. But now he sees that Solgaleo is his win condition. So he's going heavy into Solgaleo, which is good. It's not a bad thing. Because yeah, the deck needs the acceleration or the engine, which is Zoroark. But at the same time, you don't need 2. You just need the 1. So I think it was smart for Jeffrey to play it this way. So yeah, Jackie does get a knockout during his turn and does knock out the active Zora. So we do see Jeffrey go for Evolution on Cosmog, Energy on the Cosmog on the bench. Uses Cosmog's ability to draw or attack to draw 1 card. We see Jackie Magcargo Smooth Over. Just trying to figure out what he wants to put on top of the deck. Orangaroos draws it anyways. We see Apricot Maker, Grape Nest Ball for Oranguru and Slugma. I see Energy on Granbull on the bench, and that empties out his hand for a knockout. So it is now Jeffrey's turn. We do see Zora and Cynthia being played. Do see him draw 6 cards. Guess he didn't get the DC that he needed, but maybe he has another play. We're gonna see what happens here. We do see Solgaleo come down. We see Ultra Boost Energy. He's trying to figure out what it does, but he still does get the 1 energy. So he is going to use the GX attack to grab 5 cards, put them in his hand. I think that's what it does, right? Oh, this is the other one. Yeah, this is Ultra Road Solgaleo. Yeah, does put 2 energies on the active Solgaleo, and then some energy on the bench. Very smart. Jackie goes for Magcargo. Puts 1 card on top of the deck. goes for energy on Granbull. We are going to see Apricot Maker. We do see Ultra Ball. Just goes for the Ultra Ball, plays the Ultra Ball, gets rid of his hand, and searches his deck for nothing. Absolutely nothing. We do see him attack the Solgaleo, continuing his onslaught. But yeah. Jackie pointing at his opponent having 6 prizes. We do see Lysander Labs come down. We are seeing Lele for Cynthia. Jackie looking a little worried. This is Cynthia. Jeffrey gonna draw 6 cards. Ultra Balls for Zoroark. Interesting. Play Zoroark. We're gonna see trade. So Jeffrey in kind of a weird predicament. He does attack, gets the knockout on the Granbull. Because here, this Granbull, he doesn't even need to like reduce his hand. He can just go for a straight knockout. We're gonna see trade. Jeffrey at 5, Jackie at 2. Jackie one knockout away with 2 Leles active. It's not looking too good for Jeffrey. This might be the end of the line. I do see that max potion a little too late. Does get the knockout, and then Jackie does reveal that he has Guzma. So that wraps up this game. So that's it. Jackie wins this round. He's gonna move on to the finals. Guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share the video with anyone that wanted to see the finals of the Baldwin Park League Cup. Guys, with that said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.